When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but yo.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Ready to get this game started? Here's Evan McPherson. From East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, rattle, 18, rattle.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 2nd down now, they need 7.
37-yard line. 18, 5 years. Patrick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon, 60. 19 Wyatt.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They're They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down from the 42.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Ooh, sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He's going to throw it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They're going play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Viking 18.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to throw out of the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. On third down, they'll go with Simpson. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that ball.
Well, that's a good one right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, that's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing on seconds. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Third down from the gun. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Going now on first down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Saturday Ranger. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
60 Maverick. Come on, come on. 18, 5 in.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Throwing off the play fake. Lobs this deep down the middle. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Warriors, here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Throw here, third down. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's Sampson lining out the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of a 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down carry for Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Tory team. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Complete out to the right. And he's out the clear. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. So, Rock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So they'll decline this and take the results. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Motion.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Nothing, 19.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forced out to his right. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Giants.
Go play action on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
18, Pioneer, 2.
Setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, pass coming. Just a minute 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
79 Broncos, Viking 18, Dragon 60, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Another small gain up to about the 32. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. And off to Sampson. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Junior Coulson on the tackle.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They work against the blitz. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And they'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
19, Shark 79 Broncos.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some... It's out. That's a high ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. This kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Oh, yeah, you got him. 70. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards.
Cup 19.
And the Giants
Throwing now on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Cut out left. Escapes the defender. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if you weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
Each of these guys on this hands team, they're hand-picked, no pun intended for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trying to end this before the final quarter. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
25 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Simpson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going play action. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. He's going to throw it again. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They bring Thomas in motion. They'll go play action on first down. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. He has room past the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker with the extra point. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Giants 21. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
70 Rangers.
Throwing again on second and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
First down, play action. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Downs first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Hyatt with the grab. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcats.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. He gets down to the 24 gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Cowboy first
70,
down.
get the wolf. Track all 80.
They are throwing it again. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the fourth with that kind of lead. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Walker running to the right. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Cut through the goal line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys are running him out of the building. Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. This return starts at the 5.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
This time it's a passing play. That call going against the offense. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19.
The toss here to Sampson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
And off here to Sampson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take 7 points off the deficit.
63. Giants 28. And McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Toss play. This is Walker. He brushed him off with ease. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys approaching win number 7 on the year. First and 10 from the 43. Staying with Walker. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is Walker on second. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And start the drive with blue. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
Walker off his own read. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about the third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later. That next third down coming.
Ready.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Cougar 19.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those.